Update. Am I the a-hole for wanting to end friendship with my bestie because she wants to sleep with my boyfriend? Original post. Me and Kylie have been best friends since childhood. A month ago, her boyfriend cheated on her, which absolutely devastated her. Me and my boyfriend were there for her support. She was very friendly with my boyfriend since our relationship started. Kylie was hurt and broken, and me and my boyfriend did everything to make her feel better. Recently, we took her out to spend time with us. We took her to dinner with us, took her with us in our holidays, etc. Eventually, Kylie started to get better. She started to smile again and was looking very happy. But she kept herself off of dating because she told us that she can't trust in a guy so soon. We respected her decision and was fully supportive to her. Yesterday, Kylie came to our house. My boyfriend went out to get food. He greeted Kylie and told her to stay and have lunch with us. Kylie smiled and agreed. When he left, Kylie came to me and told me she wanted to tell me something. I asked her what, and she asked if I could do a favor for her. She wasn't looking at me while saying this, so I felt a little awkward. Then out of nowhere, she asked me if she can sleep with my boyfriend for one night. I couldn't believe my ears what I just heard from her. It took some time to get my sense back, and I told her what the heck she's talking about. And she started to tell me how bad and miserable she was because of her breakup. But then my boyfriend treated her best, made her feel happy. How my boyfriend took us to dinner trips, which her ex never did. She told me that she started to feel wanted while spending time with him. She also told me that how her self-esteem got badly damaged, and now she can't trust anyone except my boyfriend. How she wants to feel herself once again by sleeping with my boyfriend. She told me it will help her to gain her self-esteem once again, and she will do better in the future in trusting others. And told me it will be a great favor on her if I agree on this. I was listening to her, just standing there dumbfounded. After she finished her monologue, I shouted at her and told her to get out of my house. At first, she told me to think about it calmly, but I was in no mood to negotiate this. Then she became aggressive towards me, told me I'm an ungrateful person because she helped me in the past many times. That I'm not helping her for once. She told me I'm a selfish person and my boyfriend deserves way better than me. She told me she will steal my boyfriend from me, and that she doesn't care about our relationship. After saying all this, she left. Now I'm confused thinking, what just happened? I went to my chat list to talk with other friends about this, but when I opened, I saw almost everyone blocked me after saying some horrible things. I was sure she told our friend something. I didn't tell my boyfriend anything about it, but now I'm feeling paranoid about what she said last. I'm getting paranoid that she will do something which will cause damage in my wonderful relationship. I always believed that Kylie was supportive of my relationship, but never thought that she would do something like this. Now I want to kick her out totally from my life. But my boyfriend doesn't know anything about it because he considers Kylie's sister. So am I the a-hole here for wanting to break things off with her? Now for the top comments before reading the update. Hiding this from boyfriend is a bad idea. It's going to allow her to manipulate the situation. Come clean and inform him what's going on. Yes, I understand. I realize that I'm being stupid for keeping this from him. I will immediately tell him everything when he gets back home. But I'm afraid it will hurt him badly. I hate Kylie for doing this. Tell her people don't lend each other toys, let alone their boyfriend's junks. She can download Tinder and find a man to sleep with, and see a therapist to work out her self-esteem. And self-awareness is so non-existent that she thought asking to sleep with your boyfriend was okay. The right time to tell your boyfriend is now. What are you waiting for? The plan is to align? Just tell him. Yes, I was holding myself back thinking he will be hurt knowing the truth. But now, after many people suggesting I come clean with him, I realized I was stupid for not telling him immediately. I will tell him all when he comes home. I'm an a-hole for not telling this immediately. Not an a-hole, just a hurt and confused person who wasn't thinking clearly. Now get your head on straight and do what you gotta do. Not the a-hole. Go on your social media and write a post about what happened. Or find a way to message your so-called friends and send them this post. I messaged some of my friends about it, and they were fully supportive of me. For those who blocked me without knowing my side, I don't care about them anymore. Screw them. I just want Kylie out of my life, and that's what I'm gonna do. Now for the update. Hello everyone. At first, I'd like to thank you all for your suggestions. Yes, all of you were right. I should have told my boyfriend immediately, but I didn't. I admit my stupidity, and I take responsibility for that. Sorry for late update because we were tired of all this drama and went to sleep together. Here's something I want to make clear before update. 1. Many of you commented it's a fake post, but it's not. Even I couldn't believe that I'd face this kind of unthinkable situation. Maybe I wasn't able to write the whole situation properly because English is not my first language. It was a worse and long period for me. Maybe I couldn't fully describe the whole story or how everything happened, which makes my story suspicious. But it's not. The only proof I have is the screenshot of my friends who blocked me. If any one of you want to see those screenshots, you can DM me. 2. Many of you ask why my friends blocked me without even knowing my situation. I don't know exactly what you told them, but I'm actually grateful to Kylie for this. Now I know who my actual friends are. I didn't even try to contact them after they blocked me. Not even tried to know the reason. I was sure that they are no longer my friends, and I have cut them totally. Here's the update. Around 11:30 p.m., my boyfriend came home. I was sitting downstairs. He came and asked me what happened and why I called him so urgently. I told him to sit down. He did, and I told him everything Kylie said to me. Didn't spare a single detail, and also told him that she must have fabricated something to my friends. For that, some of them blocked me. I showed him the blocked contacts. He was hearing all this silently. For a moment, he didn't move his eyes from mine. From his looks, I understood that he was in total disbelief what he was hearing, but he composed himself and hugged me tight. I hugged him too and spent some time like that. After that, he said he can't believe Kylie would think of something like that. He also told me he never gave Kylie any reason to think he wants the same, and can't even imagine that Kylie could say something like that to my face. He told me he feels emotionally drained because he thought he was getting his sister's affection from Kylie, but now it seems like his efforts were misunderstood. I comforted him while hugging him and told him it's okay and that it's not his fault. At that moment, he was sobbing a little bit, but he regained his composure and took his phone out. He checked is there any messages that Kylie sent him. Luckily, she didn't. Then he wrote a long text describing how disappointing Kylie's actions were, and also told her that he never ever wants to see her again, and he will file a restraining order if she ever came near our home. After sending that, he blocked her on every social media. He also texted 2 of my friends who blocked me from his chat box, saying that they're a-holes, and thanking them for taking the garbage out from my life, then blocked them too. I was happy seeing that he stood up for me in this situation. After all this, we had dinner and went to sleep. So that's the update. None of us heard anything from Kylie after she left our house, and we don't want to. I would just hope everything will get better between me and my boyfriend. We are planning our engagement very soon. Thanks again to everyone who suggested me the right advice in my situation and helped me overcome this. I'm truly grateful to all of you. Life is beautiful when you have an amazing partner. I'm so glad that he stood up for you. Me too. OP, keep us updated, because that crazy girl will still try something again and steal your boyfriend. Keep your eyes open. Girl, thanks for updating us. I'm glad everything worked out in your favor. You lost some fake friends, but you gained a deeper bond with your boyfriend/now fiancé. I wish you two nothing but happiness and peace. I don't regret anything now. In fact, somehow I'm grateful to Kylie for showing me that not everyone is my actual friend. Learned a lesson from this incident. Yes, me and my boyfriend is fully supportive to each other. Already planning our engagement, and we told it to our families. Thank you so much for the support you guys showed me. Well, I'm glad you told him, and I'm glad he handled it exactly right. Now you can plan your engagement without the two-faced snake. And when she reaches out again, cause she probably will, just ignore. There's nothing she can say to explain or excuse her actions. Time to move on. Good luck. We already moved on. My boyfriend is fully supportive to my decision and cutting my friends. I'm glad that I have him on my side, just hoping the best for the future. Thank you. Next story. My girlfriend's friend, 25 female, is a sex worker and thinks I sabotaged her relationship. My girlfriend, 26 female, and I, 26 male, have been dating for a little over 4 years. She has a best friend who has a long-term boyfriend. The boyfriend and I have become pretty close over the years, and I consider him to be a good friend as well. Now, they have a bit of an unconventional relationship because a couple years ago she started an OF page. He has always been supportive and is not involved in her content whatsoever. Maybe because of his job in finance. I don't follow her spicy pages, so I genuinely don't know a ton about the type of content she posts. I assumed it was solo content because they've always been monogamous. However, when my girlfriend's friend came over to hang recently, she started talking about the group activity she had with another girl and another guy, not her boyfriend. Apparently, within the last 6 months, she started filming content with other guys and then had a session. So this came as a shock to me, and I brought it up to my girlfriend after her friend left. She said it was his surprise to her too, but apparently, it's not affecting their relationship and she's gained a lot of new subscribers as well. The next time I saw her boyfriend, about a week ago, I probed him about what I heard and wanted to see how he was feeling about it. He said it was fine, but has been feeling insecure about the group session. They had gotten into a fight about her doing one, because that's a fantasy of his and she's not interested in doing one outside of her work. And since he won't be on camera with her, it's never going to happen. This might be where I messed up, because I told him it was totally reasonable to be upset. Even though she's filming content as part of her job, it would have made me jealous as heck too. Surprisingly, he's not as jealous about the other guys she's been with. It's mainly just a group act, because it feels it's unfair that she enacted one of his fantasies without him. Again, I couldn't argue with him on that because that seems like a valid reason to be upset. As you might have already guessed, they got into a huge fight the day after we hung out and now on the verge of breaking up. He's been staying at his parents since. My girlfriend and her friend think I convinced him to leave, which definitely is not true. Now, my girlfriend and I aren't going to break up over this. I think she secretly agrees with me, but that's a whole other story. And that's not really why I'm posting. I think there's a very real chance her friend's relationship ends, and her friend seems to think I'm responsible if it does. Should I apologize here? Should I have just kept my mouth shut? Now for the top comments. Not the a-hole. You were talking to a friend. He needed someone to listen. You did. Exactly. If all it took was one hangout session for the relationship to be on the verge of a breakup, then the relationship was already going downhill anyways. Not the a-hole. Opie says friend and girlfriend's friend were already fighting, so very possible they would have broken up with or without Opie. I'd ask the girlfriend if he could sleep with other girls, because it'd be the same thing. I personally wouldn't be able to separate that kind of work and OF with cheating. Don't apologize. You didn't tell him anything he didn't already know. It's her lifestyle that has caused the problems in their relationship. It's out of order for her and your girlfriend to blame you. It's not on you, Opie. It's on his girlfriend. Not so much the lifestyle, but doing something with someone else when he'd like to do it with her. I've always wanted to go hiking in the Andes. If my partner went there with a couple of colleagues rather than me, and filmed himself doing it and sold the films to loads of people, I'd have been just as upset as the boyfriend here. It's just that films of dudes hiking don't sell like films of threesomes, and the post wouldn't have attracted as many people either. Last story. Am I the a-hole for refusing to let my girlfriend look through my phone? I have been with my partner for 2.5 years. Sometime last year, she was talking about her friend who regularly looks through her boyfriend's phone, and we both agreed it was an unhealthy thing to do and something neither of us would do. Last weekend, my girlfriend said she thinks I've been acting differently and that she wants to look through my phone. I refused and mentioned our previous conversation to her. I tried to get her to talk about how she thinks I've been acting different, but she refused. She said she only wants to look through my phone once, but I refused again. The thing is, one of my best friends has been going through some things and he asked me not to tell anyone. I don't want to betray his trust by letting my girlfriend see the messages, and also, I just see it as an unhealthy thing to do. I told my girlfriend again that I'm not letting her look through my phone, but we can talk about why she wants to. But she refused and accused me of hiding things from her, and said it shouldn't be a problem for her to look through my phone just this once. Am I the a-hole for not letting my girlfriend go through my phone? Your girlfriend is letting her friend get too much into her head, which is causing issues in your relationship. I wouldn't let my significant other go through my phone, from bad experience. If she can't trust him without looking through his phone, then that relationship is already in the dumps. Plus, one reason I stay away from toxic friends is the typical bad advice girls always give their friends to mess up their relationships and stay miserable together. Every relationship is different, like mine for example. Me and my significant other have free reign over each other's stuff for the most part. It's not so much lack of trust or insecurity, it's more so sometimes we have stuff on each other's equip that we want to touch on every so often. Like I have Steam on my laptop for gaming, while hers, Apple, I use for photo editing. For phones, she likes mine to play her house and music games because I have a bigger screen. I play on hers because I just refuse to re-download games I've made so much progress on. To the point though, if she was being manipulated, then for sure there will definitely be boundaries. I would not consent to someone shadowing and calling shots through my significant other. Absolutely. I've been married 25 years, and sometimes if someone is texting one of us, is the other one answering. Like if someone is in a shower or driving or has their hands full. We also work together and interchangeably answer client questions. Basically, we have no boundaries, and all our friends are kind of used to us being a package deal. Phones are what I call Schrödinger snooping. It's both right and wrong until you observe the contents of the phone and lock it into one state or the other. At the same time, I would happily give my phone to my partner for any reason. If theirs is flat and they want to check something, they want to check our old messages for like a recipe they sent or something. To check the time, doesn't matter. It's an open book. But if you ask specifically because you want to snoop, now I'm defensive. Why do you suspect wrongdoing? I've nothing to hide, but very much resent the implication. Now I want to keep it private in principle. If my partner genuinely was worried about something as a once-off, yeah, I'd probably hand over my phone because I have nothing to hide. I've also never kept my phone pin or pattern secret from them. If my partner constantly was going through my phone or requesting to do so, that'd be an issue for me. If it was used as a means to control me, that'd be an issue. My ex-husband did have an affair, and I wish I had have snooped on his phone. When I finally did, after he'd confessed to an affair, I found so much incriminating stuff even after he'd obviously tried to delete most of it. It was as simple as searching for his affair partner's name, who was someone I had been suspicious of, in his Facebook or WhatsApp, and finding messages from him to others talking about his girlfriend.